Hey geeks, I'm Trey Guillotine, and you're watching Geekly Trends, where I give a few thoughts about some of the geeky trends that have gone on in the past week. I have a lot of superhero TV show news, including a new Defenders trailer, but first... Unfortunately, DC's first trip into comedy television with Powerless has been cut short, as Powerless has been canceled. The show was canceled in the middle of its season due to low ratings. With Powerless being canceled, and before that Constantine being canceled, I think what we can learn from this is if I like a DC show, it's going to do poorly and get canceled. So for everyone trying to get me back into watching the DC shows, you might want to rethink that. In Marvel TV news, fall 2017 is going to be a busy time for superhero shows. As well as having, hopefully, a new season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Marvel will also be adding Cloak and Dagger and a more newly announced show, Runaways. Runaways is going to be a Hulu exclusive show, and it's going to focus on 6 superpower teens as they battle their evil parents. That sounds really Disney, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because so far, in my opinion, Marvel TV has been pretty strong. Just like Cloak and Dagger, this seems like it's going to be a very teen-heavy, teen growing up, facing the world kind of drama, or maybe it'll even be a comedy, or it'll be a mixture of two. The article that I did read was actually comparing it to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is a series I've always loved. If the tone or story or type of show is anything like that, I'll probably be a big fan. But Runaways is also a title for Marvel that I have not I've heard that it exists, but I've never actually read it or seen anything about it. So this is going to be completely new to me. Now, a show that won't be completely new to me, as I've seen a little bit about it in the comics and mostly in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., is the show coming in the fall as well, Inhumans. Inhumans is going to be focusing on the human / Kree royal family, and it's supposed to be a kind of sci-fi family drama. The focus of the show will be on Black Bolt, as he's the ruler of the royal family of the Inhumans on their technologically advanced city Atlan, but the show will also be taking place on Earth. And what seems really interesting about Black Bolt is that he can't speak, because that's his power. That's his inhuman ability, is that his voice is so powerful that him speaking is kind of a big deal. It could kill someone, it could hurt someone, it could cause major destruction. So he doesn't speak, and it says that he'll be speaking with sign language. As that's going to be the main character, it'll be interesting to see how exactly he communicates and how they translate that onto a visual medium. It's also a relief that they did say that there will be some events in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., as half of that show has been dedicated to Inhumans. There will be some events from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that affect the story in Inhumans. I'm really relieved to see that, as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been floundering in the Marvel, has kind of been floundering on its own little island in the Marvel Universe, so it'll be nice to see at least some sort of minor connection to something else. We did see our first cast photo of Inhumans, and as well as looking really interesting, I have to say I'm actually kind of disappointed. From what I know about Inhumans, they look a little more inhuman. All of the characters that we see in the Inhumans cast photo, they, for the most part, look fairly normal, which that's kind of disappointing. I want to see the kind of physical changes that some Inhumans go through. We already saw some like Gordon, some like Raina and Lash in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I want to see more of that, especially in the Inhuman capital, the Inhuman royal family. I would love to see more of those kind of physical changes that an Inhuman could go through. Now, the big TV show coming in from Marvel in the fall is, of course, Defenders. This is probably what I am most excited for in all of Marvel right now, and that it's the same kind of hype that I had for Avengers. It's this build-up that we've seen over a few years now of the pieces kind of putting in place with Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and now we're coming to that culmination where it all comes together. And we finally got a real trailer for Defenders, and it looks fantastic. Not only do all 4 of the Defenders show up, but also their side characters like Detective Misty Knight or Colleen Wing. And it already looks like it's working really well, as they're all kind of in the same area, and all of their shows are kind of very similar tone-wise. So already it looks like it's coming together really well, but I also get kind of a Avengers sense from it. They're definitely going through that rocky start where they first meet each other and they might have a little skirmish here and there, and then they have to work together. Hopefully there's not going to be a Coulson character where that character has to die for the Defenders to unite. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen because there's so many characters in the Netflix series that are so strong that I really don't want to lose one. You know, I don't want to lose Foggy or Jerry Hogarth or Claire Temple or Colleen Wing or Detective Missy Knight. I don't want to lose any of those side characters because they are all so strong and they add so much to to their various shows. I would hate for one of them to be the catalyst of getting the Defenders to work together. Don't get me wrong, it's a good catalyst. It's a good narrative device to, you know, pull disparate characters together under one common cause, but I hope they go a different route. I hope they go a different route than they did with Coulson. It's also really fun to see the Defenders interacting with each other, and kind of all they do is give each other shit. You know, Jessica Jones is, of course, the sarcastic smartass. Matt Murdock looks like he's coming back in his lawyer form, which I'm so excited for because that's something I always wanted to see more of in Daredevil, was him actually being a lawyer. Luke Cage is, of course, Luke Cage, and it actually looks like he's stepping more into the role of Harlem's hero. And then Iron Fist is Iron Fist, which as real as his character is also kind of ridiculous. Him going around, I'm the immortal Iron Fist, and Luke Cage responding to that. It's really entertaining to see, and I'm looking forward to seeing these characters work together. There's even a dinner scene where maybe they go to a shawarma restaurant in New York. Who knows? But the trailer looks so good. I've watched it probably a dozen times since it came out yesterday. I can't wait for Defenders. It is what I am the most excited for coming out in the fall. But with all of these fall TV shows coming out for Marvel, I'm going to, come fall 2017, I'm going to be reviewing all of these TV shows nonstop. What have I gotten myself into? What are some trends I may have missed that you'd like to talk about? Let me know in the comments or on any of the social media. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it around so others can join in the conversation. Follow me on all the internets and visit templeofgeek.com, your one-stop for all things geek. And if you'd like to support more of my future content, you can check out my Patreon. Also, subscribe to my channel to geek out some more. Thanks for watching and have fun. So Captain America, Thor, Hulk.